everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree Christmas decor crafts. So this is another episode in my huge I Love Christmas series. I'd love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. Catch up on the rest of the I Love Christmas series. I'm going to link the playlist for you down in the description box below, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, punch the bell. It will update you every time I post a new video. You guys don't want to miss out on all the holiday giveaways, as well as all the amazing affordable DIYs, decorate ideas, and I'm even going to do some baking along the way. But without further ado, you guys go ahead and plug in your glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a super adorable gingerbread mailbox. I'm starting out with this tall box from Dollar Tree. It's just a Dollar Tree gift box. I'm adding Epsom salt to the bottom lid of the box. You could add anything really to give it weight, and then I'm just going to hot glue the top of the lid back to the box. And then I'm going to use this candy stripe wrapping paper to wrap my box. You can use any wrapping paper that you all have on hand that you're going to use in your Christmas decor. The next thing I want to do is just wrap my box. Now you're going to laugh at me because I'm actually going to hot glue my wrapping paper to my box. I'm doing this because I could not find any tape to save my life. So sometimes I organize my crafting studio so well that I organize things into where I can't find them. Comment and let me know if you guys do the exact same thing. So I know I'm going to discover my tape as soon as I'm done with this project. You guys, this is definitely a crafter's problem, and I know you guys are with me on this. The next thing I want to do is hot glue my little mailbox. This is from Dollar Tree. I'm just hot gluing it to the top. And then of course you guys know me. I did have to go a little bit over the top and add a giant bow. I'm using my Easy Bow Maker. This is the bow maker I am in love with right now. It's super inexpensive. I believe they have it at Michael's. If you use your coupon for 40% off, you can get it for about $13, or you can go on Deco Exchange and find it super inexpensive as well. And I'm doing kind of a smaller bow, so it has little numbers on here. I'm just going about 4 inches and then making it even smaller. And then my mailbox popped open just randomly. So anyway, I only used about 3 loops on this. I didn't want to go too crazy because I didn't want it to overpower my little mailbox. I was super excited to figure this craft out because I thought this mailbox was so cute with little gingerbread, but I did want to make it a little bit taller. I hot glued my bow to it, and then I'm just using these little Dollar Tree mini pom-poms to kind of jazz it up. And this is the fun part. You guys know I love to just decorate things and make it fun. And then this little gingerbread clip came in the Target dollar spot last season. I thought that would be fun to put on the front of my mailbox so I could just like clip some little notes to it. You know, if I have a little goodie inside for, you know, anybody at my house. I would say kiddos, but my older kiddos are off to college now. So maybe I'll put some little treats in there for Mr. Romantic and my daughter, and then clip some little notes on there. Anyway, mom can dream, right, you guys? Anyway, I thought it came out so super adorable. And again, you guys can really customize this to any theme, but I think it's going to be a fun decor piece. I plan on putting it up on my kitchen hutch. And again, so fun and fabulous. And really the sky is the limit on this one. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take this little gift box. It looks like a gingerbread house, and I've been trying to figure out how to make it look a little bit more realistic. So I'm taking this quick seal. They do sell it at Dollar Tree. I actually ordered mine on Amazon. I wanted to order some and get a little bit larger size. That way I could use it for more projects, but it is a little bit hard to squeeze. So I will recommend you guys kind of twist the tube. I hope that helps. And I will tell you guys a funny story. So as much as I love to craft, I'm really, really bad at doing gingerbread houses. So you guys will notice that my lines are going to be a little bit squiggly. The kids actually make fun of me all the time. My kids are really, really good at doing gingerbread houses, but me, not so much. So attempting this on camera for you guys, I'm kind of going out of my comfort zone. But basically for this, I just want to use the quick seal in and around all the little spots that look like they should be frosted. And I thought this was kind of a fun way to make a gingerbread house and make it to where it's not going to crumble, and make it to where you guys could just kind of reuse it and not have it be perishable. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's not going to have any sugar on it. So this would be just a fun way to make that happen. So anyway, you guys, I'm trying to make it look like it has icing around it, and I'm hoping I'm making that work, but I'm having fun with it. And I can also use this around my sink, which I actually did. We've been doing a little bit of home repair here and there, and so I have this kind of crack around the top of my sink, so it has a dual purpose. We can make home decor or seasonal decor, and we can also repair the lines around our sink. So bear with me here, have fun with it, get creative. And I do believe they have this in the hardware section at Dollar Tree. And now I have to share with you my little pupper, Bingy Bear. He is up from his nap. He likes to have kind of a long morning nap, and then he wakes up and he comes and checks on me while I'm crafting, and he is kind of the creative director here. He is really good at letting me know what things he thinks needs to go here and there. He let me know that some peppermints really needed to be popped on to this little house, and he likes to get into lots and lots of things in my studio. It's really, I have to be really careful when he's out here. He likes to grab things and then he runs under the couch before I can catch him, and then we have this little tug of war game. But anyway, how cute is he after his nap? He kind of looks just a little bit sleepy. So here is my little gingerbread house. Bear with me, you guys. My lines are a little bit wobbly, but this is how my gingerbread house looks in real life. And I did try to kind of pick it up and like make this scene happen before it was dry. So, but I think peppermints can cover most crafting kitchen things that happen. So fun and fabulous, and the sky is the limit. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a $15 deco mesh wreath. I'm going to start out with this wire wreath form from Dollar Tree. This was a little bit large of a wreath form. I believe it was an 18-inch wreath form from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take 2 evergreen garlands and just wind them around the entire wreath form. You can secure them with some wire, or you can just kind of loop them over and twist them around the little frame. Now, this is a little bit tedious, but once you have it done, you'll have an evergreen wreath form frame. Now, it's not going to be super full, but we're going to do this on a budget, and I'm going to share with you guys how we're going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 rolls of deco mesh, and I'm going to use 6 rolls total to do this project. I'm using some Dollar Tree pipe cleaners, and I'm just going to pipe cleaner my deco mesh on, and I'm going to pull about 8 to 10 inch poofs as I go along. So I'm going to pipe cleaner my deco mesh on, and then pull about 8 to 10 inch poofs, and then make another pipe cleaner. And then I'm just going to go around my wreath the entire way until I get that done. And it should take about an entire roll to get around an 18-inch wire wreath form. Now, deco mesh is fairly forgiving, and you kind of pull it out to where you feel like you need it to be. But you guys can tell that I'm not going to be super fussy about this wreath. It's going to go in my kitchen. It's going to be very whimsical and fun. And what I will tell you about deco mesh and ribbons is the ribbons are going to cover the multitude of what's going on underneath with the deco mesh. So just a little side note there, but you're just going to continue around your wreath. And it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I ended up with about 8 of the little twisty pipe cleaners, and you're going to leave those long, and you're also just going to add about 8 or 9 of those on there, and you're just going to use those. That's all we're going to use, and we're going to continue around the entire wreath form with those same pipe cleaners. So once you get all of the deco mesh added, you're going to layer another red and white layer on top of that and just pulling those mesh loops out. So I hope that makes sense. So you're just going to go around the entire wreath form, pulling those mesh loops out, and then layer another layer on top of that. So that's really not super hard. I hope that makes sense. Comment down below and let me know if you guys have questions. But this is just kind of a really easy peasy way to do a deco mesh wreath. I know there's so many fancy ways to do it. I just wanted to make it really easy for you guys. I'm not a fancy deco mesh wreath maker. I'm sure you guys know that by now. And I just wanted to do something quick because sometimes deco mesh can be so tedious to work with. So I thought this would be fun and easy and fabulous. And again, I used 6 rolls. So here we go. Here's what it kind of looks like after you have it on there. Now, this is a roll of value ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It's $9.99 original price, and it's 50% off right now at Hobby Lobby. So that makes it $5, guys, and it's 75 foot. So it's actually going to be way cheaper in value than Dollar Tree ribbon. I'm going to take my Easy Bow Maker, which I got on Amazon, and it was way cheaper though at Michael's by using your coupon or by ordering it from Deco Exchange. But wherever you guys want to buy it is good with me. Now, I'm going to use the pipe cleaners that are already sticking out to tie my ribbon on. So I just made a quick little bow here, and it has 3 loops on it using my Easy Bow Maker, and that's it, you guys. So I'm going to take some Dollar Tree little ornaments here. You can buy a sleeve of these peppermint ornaments at Dollar Tree. So I added the bow in, and then I'm adding 2 ornaments. So wherever those pipe cleaners are, add a bow, and then go to the next spot, add ornaments, and then go to the next spot and then add a bow. So wherever those pipe cleaners are is going to be kind of your marker spot on where to add your bows, and then add your ornaments to the next marker spot. And then, so I'm just going every other spot, if you guys can kind of see what I'm doing there. So then there's a bow, and then there's ornaments, and then there's bows. I hope that makes sense. And then I kind of got to the end, and I just added ornaments there at the end. So there was only like 3 big poofy spots where I really needed bows. You can kind of eyeball it too. Also, usually Dollar Tree carries like a 12 to 14 inch wreath frame. I'm not sure how I got a hold of such a large one, and I actually would have preferred it to be a little bit smaller because this was pretty big, but it was kind of fun to make. So anyway, have fun with it, you guys. Take a deep breath and go for it. These wreaths are fun. They're meant to be whimsical and just super fabulous. And I costed it out, and it was only about $15 for the entire thing. And I still had ribbon left over and some ornaments left over too. So fun and fabulous. And it's going to look adorable in my Christmas Mrs. Claus kitchen. I know it's not the most perfect wreath, but it's perfect for me and perfect for my kitchen. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to make a super adorable candy cane wreath. I'm starting out with this roll of Dollar Tree deco mesh, and the candy cane wreath form is also from Dollar Tree. I just used a pipe cleaner to tie the deco mesh onto the base, and then I'm going to hold it kind of tight, and then I'm going to double up the deco mesh. So by doubling up, I'm kind of folding the deco mesh over. That way it kind of wraps tight, and it also wraps to where you can't see through onto the wire. I hope that makes sense. Even if you're just wrapping it over on itself, you want to make sure that you're not seeing through to the wire wreath form. I will tell you that the Dollar Tree deco mesh is not all created equal. Some rolls have more deco mesh on it than others. While I was doing this project, I definitely noticed that. It ended up taking 3 rolls to cover this whole wreath form. I think it might even be better if you all had just some regular red ribbon. You may use less product, but I wanted to try it with deco mesh. I haven't ever tried this with deco mesh. I did a bunch last year with ribbon, so I thought, let's just do something different. So I wanted to also try to use all deco mesh on this one. Anyway, and then just to let you guys know, I'm just tucking this in. I thought that I needed to use a pipe cleaner here, which I did to kind of attach this next one. So that's fine to do, but you can almost really just tuck the deco mesh in. It's so sticky, it almost sticks to itself. But anyway, you guys choose whatever is good for you. So when you have a break in your deco mesh, you can attach it with a pipe cleaner wire, or you can just kind of poke it down in there and then just twist it on really tight. So you guys can see right here, I'm just going to push it down into there. It's just so sticky, it kind of sticks to itself. Anyway, but do make sure that you're kind of twisting it as tight as possible so you don't have a bunch of lumps and bumps. This is the 3rd roll, and I got really lucky at the very end, and it fit just perfectly. I was kind of stressing there for a minute, worried that it wasn't going to make it to the end. Boy, I would have been, anyway. That's just a crafter's thing. Okay, so now I'm using some of that white. It says it was mesh on here, but I think it's more of like a tulle in my opinion. And it came from Dollar Tree. It has like these little speckles, snowy things on it. And I'm going to use that to make my candy cane stripe. It came out really cool, you guys. I added just a dab of hot glue to the base of it, and it sticks to the deco mesh really well. And then I also kind of doubled up on it. That way it made more of a stripe. And I only used 1 roll of this, and I think I even had just a little bit left over, but you just kind of wind it in and around to make your candy cane stripe. Super easy peasy on this part. Really the tougher part was getting all that deco mesh on the candy cane part. I was so excited and thrilled for how this came out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really crushing on the candy cane this year. It's kind of, the Mrs. Claus idea, especially for my kitchen. That is definitely going to be the theme for my kitchen. Now I'm using my Easy Bow Maker. So many of you ask where I get it. I got mine on Amazon, but that is really the most expensive place. Don't buy it there. Go to Deco Exchange. They have it there. That's online. Or a lot of you guys have told me you can get it really cheap on Michael's. So look there. Michael's Craft Store, use your coupon. I hope that helps. Or if you can make a bow, tie your own bow, make it fabulous. I'm making somewhat of a small bow, and I'm going about 4 inches out on either side, and then gradually going smaller, 3, 2, and then just really small at the top. And I used about 4 loops. Now I will tell you that this Hobby Lobby ribbon is it's pretty poor quality for this particular ribbon. It's 75 foot though, which if you guys know me, I love to use so much ribbon. I really don't even care that it's not great quality because, really, I don't know. I love to use so much ribbon, and a lot of my bows, with some things I'm going to replace anyway. So it's not going to bother me that I'm going to fluff it, go through the season. I'll probably end up replacing the bow on this anyway. So just a little note though, if you guys do get this ribbon, it's a little flimsy. So go ahead and attach your bow to your candy cane. Give it a good fluffing. Just go with it. Have fun. If you want to spend more money on ribbon, fine. If you don't, fine. Just have fun with it. But voila, there it is. And I am in love with it. How cute is that? It's going to look so cute in my kitchen. I am ready to decorate for Christmas, and it is the week of Halloween. If we're time stamping this, but next week it's full on in my house. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So right now I actually have a couple of trees up, some smaller ones, but we're just having like a little bit of a glow, but I still have my Halloween and fall decor out. So oh my goodness, so fun and fabulous. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I have to share with you guys the simplest, fun little DIY. So take one of those Dollar Tree mugs. This is the little polar bear mug. And then I know you guys have some leftover ribbon spools. They fit perfectly into the Dollar Tree mugs. So you're going to pop the end of it off and then hot glue it into the top. Now make sure you hot glue something into the spool part. And then you're going to use some of the DAP featherweight spackle. You want to use featherweight spackle because it's going to make a lot nicer of a top. And then I needed to make sure that I really hot glued my little topper in there. And then I want to make like a hot cocoa little faux thing for my coffee bar or my hot cocoa bar. I love having these, and year to year I usually do end up changing them out. And what I love about this is because I'm using the little topper here, I can easily pop this out. So I can store it and then probably remake a new one for next year. I don't know that I'll keep this one. I can't remember last year if I stored mine, or I'm making a new one though for this year for sure. So it's nice and fresh. Anyway, so you're going to use your little Dollar Tree crafty knife, and you're just going to begin to spread it around. And you can also go in and use a piping bag and then pipe some pretty whipped cream if you want to. You can also use your little quick seal, which I'm going to use to make like a little pretty little faux kind of whipped cream, whatever floats your boat and how you want to make your whipped cream. These are so fun to make, and kiddos can make these. My daughter several years ago helped me make a bunch of fake cakes. So she's a teenager now and not quite as interested in making fake cakes with me, but it was so fun to do. So if you have kiddos, this is a fairly easy thing to do. Just make sure if they're really little that, you know, they know that this isn't something that they can be eating. So this is that quick seal, or I think that, you know, maybe this is something that you would use to seal a sink with. This is in like the automotive section at the Dollar Tree. I actually ordered this online so I could get a larger a bottle of it, but I'm just going to use this to kind of give it a little bit of topping on the top, and it looks kind of realistic. I did have to cut the top a little bit thicker than I was using in the earlier craft when you guys saw me doing the gingerbread. But there it is. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Sometimes I can get to be a little bit of a perfectionist, but I'm pretty proud of this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my little straw. You can get these straws at the Dollar Tree. They usually have them out the 4th of July. You may be able to find some now. They also have them in the party section at Walmart. I just clicked my little top off, and then I decided to add a little bit of cinnamon to the top. And how cute is this? It looks so realistic. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so cute for my coffee, hot cocoa bar. Oh my goodness, this is putting me in such the mood for some happy holidays, hot cocoa, Hallmark movies. We will binge watch them all weekend last weekend. That's something me and my daughter love. Okay, so for the next Dollar Tree DIY, this one is so fun and easy. I'm just going to take this large Dollar Tree 11, I believe by 12 or 14 frame. Now, this frame did pop apart at the seams, so be careful. Dollar Tree's frames can sometimes be really, really flimsy, but I'm going to show you a quick little hack at the end for that. So I just popped the frame out of its frame. It's 11 by 14, and you're going to have to keep your eye out for these. I don't find these all the time, and when I do, I grab them quickly. I knew I had this DIY in mind. I'm taking this large Santa bag from Dollar Tree. I think these look really nice. Hobby Lobby sells these really large, beautiful Santa paintings, and they're so expensive. And honestly, I think they're so pretty, but I haven't ever spent that on a Santa painting because it's so seasonal.
But I thought we could just create one, that'd be cute for the kitchen or whatnot. So I'm just going to cut out this little Santa bag, and really you could create this with any gift bag. You get a really beautiful gift bag and you're thinking, oh, that's so pretty, I would love to save it. So just grab a big pretty frame. You could even look at your local thrift store for a really nice ornate frame. You could paint this frame. I would have painted this frame white, but it was raining cats and dogs, no pun intended, today. So there was no painting happening outside today. So I will tell you that the frame broke. I did repair it with some hot glue, and then I'm going to reinforce it with these little popsicle sticks here. So hopefully it will last through at least till this season. It may not hold up after that. Hopefully it will, but you can take some popsicle sticks and that may help. I don't think I'll hang it on the wall. Probably just put it on a pretty little stand. But how cute is that? It looks like an old-fashioned Santa. Now tell me that doesn't look absolutely adorable. He's holding up the little toy train and the little old-fashioned dolls. And then I think it gives a flair of that old-fashioned vibe mixed in, with all this kind of newer, candy striped stuff. I just love adding in kind of that antique vibe. So as always, comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video. And if you guys love these, which one will you be attempting to recreate? I love to hear what you guys are up to. And thank you for everybody that has been brave and posting photos of their home decor and their DIY projects over in my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page. Now, I am giving away 4 $50 Amazon gift cards because I want to spoil you guys. It's getting ready to be Christmas, and maybe you want a new hot glue gun, or maybe you want to, buy some fun things on Amazon, do a little Christmas shopping, buy some fun things for your house. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to be giving some away. So that giveaway is going to be open, and I'll leave a date down below for when I'm going to announce the giveaway for those gift cards. I love to ask a secret question. So the secret question for this video is, what colors are you going to be using in your Christmas decor this year for your main Christmas tree, your big, beautiful living room tree? I think I know what colors I'm going to be using, but I want to hear what colors you're going to be using. Drop it in the comments down below. Maybe you'll give me a little bit more inspiration for what I'm going to be going with. So I love y'all. I thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys had fun with me, crafting along with me, and getting to see Benji Bear helping me out. Here he is in his little Santa suit. He is so fun, you guys. I'm so thankful to have him. It's really helped bridge the gap since my son went off to college. I miss him. He's not that far away, but I still really miss him. So anyway, I love y'all, and I hope you're having a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day.
Thank you guys so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and punch that bell. It's totally free to subscribe, and we have such a fun and fabulous little crafty decor community over here, and I really feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. So I just want to encourage you to keep up the good work crafting and decorating. And for everybody that has popped over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page, I'll leave a link down below. You guys are rocking it out. I have a free little group page you guys can join if you want to share photos of your DIY projects, or if you just want to get inspiration from others that love to craft and decorate. So it's just to share photos and fun times and inspiration over there. So thank you guys for everybody that's brave enough to post, and also thank you for everybody that's posting kind comments, because that's another thing I really feel like we need more of out there. It's just kind comments, blessing one another, and just sharing joy. Let's just all share some joy, because I know we have it in our hearts, so let's just put it out there in the world. Thank you guys again for being here. I have so many more crafty decor ideas, you guys. I hope I have enough time to get them all out to you this season. I also am going to be sharing you some updates on my new to me flooring, and kind of some little updates that we've had going on in our home. We painted our walls, we put down some new flooring, so just some little DIY projects going on there. It's always a work in progress, so I'm trying to pull it all together to where it's show worthy for you guys. So anyway, I love you all to the moon and back. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. Follow me on all my socials, new giveaways coming up, and have a gorgeous, blessed day. I can't wait for the next video, but until then, remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and until then, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
That I love you.